All right, we are up and running. It's Jex in space. Today, Star Citizen had a new like maintenance and a new client patch, at least for me. I have not been on in the last couple days, so I don't know if that dropped today or on a previous day, but I got it today. And I've seen reports that the resource drive cargo missions, where you're recovering a ship that has cargo in it, are spawning more boxes. So I'm going to check that out. We're going to see. If so, that'll make these a little bit easier. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but it is what it is. I don't really think it's an exploit to go in and just keep doing these missions, because that's what I've been doing these past several days. So I'm going to try to do a few more, and we'll just see if there's any difference.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Okay, here it still says 100 to 125. And I am at, with ArcCorp, so I have finished the 3 other companies. Hurston, Microtech, and Crusader. I am working on Arc. I am at 193. So, quite a ways to go. We're going to see. If I do get 500, that'll get me the second goal. And the second run would get me definitely past this reward. So we could potentially level up through this fairly quickly. Let's find out.
Hi, Altiana with ArcCorp was just calling you to say...
One more thing I want to look at.
Sorry, totally blanked on why.
About 10 million apart there.
Stupid things going on. Anyway, if I remember, I'll call you back. Sorry, good luck with the contract.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrievals. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
So far, no enemies on scope. So definitely easier when there's no enemies. Let's see if there's actually any additional cargo. Oh my gosh, yes, there's a lot of cargo. I can't even get in through the door there. Yeah, a lot of cargo. Okay, so the rumors are true. I guess I have to go in through the elevator. So this is going to make the resource drive missions go a lot faster. Alright, let's see if we can actually turn it in. I'll probably need to just get the generic mission, right? I don't know if it's the right cargo. It didn't really tell me what it was. I didn't grab it with the tractor beam to see. And my mission hasn't updated to, usually it would say like, I don't know, return the cargo or something like that. Let's just see what happens. I'm not sure where this marker is. I've got two markers. This one, they might just both be pointing to... Okay, that one's pointing to the location. This one might just be pointing to cargo that's on the ship.
Welcome to Jex in Space. Welcome to Jex in Space.
Let's not do that. Sorry. All right. Had to ban a spammer.
Landing gear up. Landing gear down. Engines offline. Landing complete.
Let's go out this way. Quartz iron. So this may not work. This may not be in our favor. But wow, it is really full. I'm gonna go ahead and unload it and just see what happens. Here's what I'm gonna do. Where am I? Arc. I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna track this one. And we're just gonna see what happens.
Okay, back for another job. That's great. Our corp appreciates you and all that stuff. Just try to get it done ASAP, okay? Great, thanks.
If we aren't able to turn anything in, if it's all just the wrong material, this may actually be a negative. Alright, I'm actually gonna pull up the atlas. Let me send this down, see what happens. So no confirmation there. And no updates on the SCU there. So this might actually... I wonder if they're ending the event. Because I don't think that went up any... I wasn't really paying attention. Let me write it down. 193. Okay. If nothing else, I guess I can sell this stuff somewhere. I want other... Oh, it's probably, yeah, it's probably at the other station. Let me claim that.
Vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been
Okay, that should be ready already. There we go. Did it not bring up the atlas? Wow, perfect. Not unusual, but the game is being buggy. Alright, before I do too much of this, I'm gonna reset the client. I hope I don't lose anything. I shouldn't. Okay, we're back. Okay, this is typically what happens when I do this. The stuff just shifts slightly. Okay, so that's 2 large crates. Let's see if that number goes up. It did not fix the elevator. Well, crap. This game, I tell you. They just did maintenance and it's already broken. Alright, looks like this elevator's working. Of course, it's far away. And they can't seem to get the Atlas out. And trying to pull boxes out of here sucks. Come on. The heck? Alright, so this is definitely the wrong stuff. I just want to see if this affects my count at all. And hopefully it doesn't break the elevator. It's not giving me the confirm screen, so I don't think it would be turning it in or counting it. I guess the question is, do I have... Yeah, I still have all the stuff I've turned in. And that number has not gone up. So maybe these missions are just completely busted now. What's up, Grom? So after maintenance day, there was a report that the resource drive cargo ships are spawning completely full, which is true. I've just confirmed. But for me, they're spawning with stuff that's not helpful for the resource drive, like iron and quartz. I saw some reports that said you could turn the iron and quartz in, and your quantity still would go up. But that is not what I'm finding. What I'm finding is it's just storing it all. None of it is going toward any mission. So I have the generic mission right now. Yeah, so I could still get rid of the stuff, like still sell the stuff. But what I saw is people saying like it was gonna make this go up by about 500 SCU at a run, which I'm not seeing, so I don't know if they've already addressed something. But in that case, then these ships are just no longer valid for doing the resource drive event. But I'm gonna go ahead and store what I have. It's just gonna take me a minute because it's not letting me pull the Atlas up, and that elevator on the other side is broken. So things are not going well for just having done maintenance. They broke the resource drive event. They gave people full ships of material that they don't need for the event, and elevators are still very broken. So things going as normal. Situation normal. So yeah, I'm gonna store all this. Yeah, what's your method? I've been doing, let's see, research side. I usually do in about 8 minutes, and then the engineering side I've got down to about 5 minutes. Are you doing like that mega leap on the research side, like going almost all the way down straight from the atrium? I have not tried that method yet, but I did see that one. Okay. I do need to try that. I haven't been doing them since I've gotten the full ASD set, and I've been grinding out some of this resource drive stuff because it does have the permanent rewards. But man, I'm so tired of boxes. I only jumped in just to see if this was actually working to help speedrun these boxes, but I don't think it's going to work for me. Well, right now I have the generic one and the cargo delivery one. The one I'm tracking right now is the sort of like just generic collect resources one. Maybe I should try tracking the other one. The one that I actually got the ship from. But see, it's still telling me to go back to the asteroid base. Yeah, the 127K missions. Ah, man. So this is the ship it wanted me to get, and it's never even acknowledged that I have it. Like, it is pointing, like my marker here says recover the cargo, and it's pointing to the ship. Which is really weird. And these boxes seem broken now. Oh, there's one. I don't believe I have a raft any longer. Why? What's up with the raft? You're talking about the ground-based ones? Where you just suck the cargo up? As an alternative? You can always rent a raft. I could go back to doing those. I just don't know if I want to grind for... I was hoping to take advantage of this shortcut. Yeah, and that gets... Yeah, that was my method before this. You could go to like 2 sites before you returned. That works pretty well. Yeah. Well, I was just curious if this was gonna work, but it seemed too good to be true. Because if you could just go and get 500 SCU, man, you could knock these out so quick. No such luck for me, though. That's gonna take me forever just to unload this. And these caterpillars aren't easy to move once you get them in the hangar. They're kind of broken, the ones you recover. Alright, let's see. Just to check, now that I'm tracking this mission, let's store what I have here. See if it does anything differently. Just for the heck of it. It looks like it's all going straight to inventory. $193. Yeah, that's not moving at all. So I'm gonna have a ton of this stuff. But yeah, they need to fix this. I mean, unless they kind of put themselves in a conundrum now, because they need to fix this if they're not closing the event. But if they're closing the event, they need to give people more notice than no notice. Gosh, how is this supposed to work? This is ridiculous. Ten favors and the 2 UEE 6 platoon medals pristine get you Zeus MK2. The blue boxes at facilities because... Wait, I didn't know that. I've never found one. You can get the pristine medals and the blue boxes at ASD facilities? I thought you had to get them off, like, the Ace Pilots was the other thing I've heard. I didn't know that. I haven't found a pristine one at the Onyx sites yet. How many have you been able to find? Okay. Yeah, I have found some worn ones. Okay, so that's another thing to grind for, I guess. I've been trying to decide if I want to grind for the Wakello stuff or not. We'll see. I'll probably do a little bit. Oh my gosh. I'm just... This stuff makes a little more sense to grind for because it's account bound. Where the other stuff, like, sooner or later we're gonna lose it. And either sooner because of bugs or later because of some kind of reset. But at the same time, like once I'm done with this, there's not a lot of motivation to do anything else, so maybe I'll grind out some Wakello stuff just for fun. Is there anything in particular you're grinding for Wakello? armors in the armor boxes in the engineering section. Armor boxes in the engineering section. Are you talking about like when you go in and there's like the circle with the big worm? About going to the left side there? Is that where you're talking? Or is there a... I'm trying to remember where the armor boxes are. Okay. The Zeus, what color Zeus looks pretty cool. Yeah, so I gotta sell this stuff. Good point. The 4.31, possibly next week. They're saying they want to go to testing this week. I would say in the next week or two, we'd probably see it on live, don't you think? If testing goes successful this week and next week. It seems like they've been pushing these out, and I don't think we're expecting... There's nothing too big in 4.3.1, right? I know there's like the turrets. There's the science wing, I think, is maybe opening in the Onyx facilities. Oh my gosh, so many boxes. One armor box at the beginning of engineering and 2 more on the way to the power core. Okay. Oh, I do know where one of them is. One of them is like... yeah, like once you go on the right side, you go up the stairs. And then you start going down the hallway. There's an elevator that opens up that 2 people come out of. And right before that, there's an armor box on the left. Like up on a shelf. I know that one. That's a small one, though. Are there any, like, big armor boxes? That one usually has, like, a couple arms in it, or a helmet or something, I think. Trying to remember. I'm sure I've come across the others. I just... not 100% sure where they are. I know on the research side, when you're leaving, when you're done and you go up the elevator at the end, there's some armor boxes up there. It's always good to stop and check those. Oh, okay, the jump puzzle, yeah. Yep, those are the 2 in research that I was talking about. Yeah, in that room right before the jumping puzzle. I'm sure I've gotten that one, I just don't... I don't have it, like, all committed to memory, but I'll double check next time I'm running through. Make sure I stop for those armor boxes, that's a good point. Oh, I did not know that. Good information. Orbital launch platforms and I forget what PAF stands for, but the Hathor sites can have Ace pilot helmets. Good to know, good to know. I'm not sure it's or orbital laser platforms maybe, not launch platforms. PAF is, I can't remember. The satellite buildings, though. Man, is quartz and iron even worth anything? Is this worth the time? I don't know. I'm definitely gonna regret if I have to move this onto another ship and move it somewhere else to sell it. Yeah, that wasn't going to come back to me. Planetary alignment facility. Got it. Okay. Good to know. So what do you think? Is this worth storing and moving and all that stuff? Yeah, I don't think so either. Alright, we should abandon it then. Let me make sure it's all the same stuff. Iron. Quartz. I don't know, it's a pretty full caterpillar. Maybe I'll just store the big boxes. It's just really annoying how difficult they are to unload and load and stuff too. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it is up. Yeah, that's not worth it. Yeah, maybe I'll just, can I sell it here just at a loss? I mean, not a loss, it's all free to me, but at a lower rate. Like, does, where am I? Bajini? Does Bajini take it? Okay. I think I'll just get rid of what I can easily here. Take a few thousand. And then, yeah, I might have to rent a raft if I want to do more of these. That really sucks, because it's going to be back to the grind. But I'm curious now if, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just go ahead and get rid of them. I think I'm just gonna do the big crates though, not the small ones, so not worth the effort, even for that. That might be... I think there's like one or two more big ones I can throw in. Is this one? What do you think's quicker, the raft missions? I want to try a raft mission, just make sure those are still working. Have you done... How far have you gotten on the resource drive stuff? Are you kind of done with it? How did that come out? That was weird. Okay. Oh, why did they make these so annoying? Like nothing works. You can't get the box that you want to grab. Alright, I think I'm done with this stuff. Yo, what's up? I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna just say Giga. How's it going? Let's see. Box mission fail is what is happening. Are you talking about the ones that we were mentioning before with the raft? Is that the 150k missions you're talking about? Yeah, let's try that. Let me go rent a raft. Let me make sure I don't
Welcome to the ASOP
still have one.
retrieval system.
Because I did have one last. No, it would have been at the top.
Please visit us again. Bye.
And just to check. 93. My recollection is you can't quite hold 3. Almost, just a little over 2. They each give you, it's been a while since I've done it. I want to say it was 10 boxes. Only in Lorville? That's a good point. I should check. TSS Spaceport, Advantage Rentals. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Please visit.
All right, we'll go to rental. We'll go to rent this at Lorville and then come back. Let me update my Discord message. Yeah, that's how I've been doing it. Just pull up, suck the stuff up, and leave. And then abandon that one, get another one, wash and repeat. It's just still not as quick as getting these large cargo ships. But it seems like these are busted. Was that?
Your vehicle has been
All right.
delivered to the following. Please visit.
I was hoping it would give me a small hangar. Let's see. Let's see if it cleared the caterpillar, or if it's underneath the caterpillar or next to it. Oh boy. This might be a challenge. Yeah, that's a problem. It's like right in the way. Well, crap. Also, I don't see the wolf anywhere. Let's see if we can move this. Game is really fighting me today. Yeah, my problem has been that these caterpillars that you recover are very hard to get to move at all once they're in the hangar. Let's see if it's working.
Your systems are online.
Like, even just getting it to take off, it doesn't want to go. Let's put the landing gear up. I can't even retract the landing gear. Alright, full power to engines. Oh, I'm holding it down the whole time right now. And shift. This is all I've got. There's just something bugged on these ships. Oh, I'm getting to move a little bit. Oh. Let's see if I can get it to like one side. Come on. Go, 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 go. Okay, that's probably enough room for the wolf. Let's try it again. I guess I have to claim it again?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Everything's working great.
Your insurance claim has been set. Thank you. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Alright, this should work though. Yes, I am.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Dun, 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 dun. 20 seconds. Alright, Grom, let's see. Let's go get a raft to see if this works.
Vehicle selected. Please visit us again.
It's fine. I've heard that you're not technically allowed to show both chats on the screen at the same time. I know some people do it, but I've also seen some people getting their account suspended from Twitch for doing that. and it's not the way the rules are written are a little unclear, but that's what I've seen is that they don't mind you dual streaming anymore. Like that used to be a thing where you can't do it, but they don't want you to basically be promoting that there's another live stream on YouTube at the same time by having the chat up. But I watch a lot of people that do show both chats on the screen. I don't have a reclaimer. I'm more of a small ship person. I do like the reclaimer. I love the alien vibes on it. Have you been using it a lot recently? I'll look into the chat thing a little bit more and see if I can get a definitive answer on that.
Systems active. Landing gear raised. Shields disengaged.
Man, I just wanted to hop on quickly and get a few big boxes. But I'll test this. I don't know how much I want to grind out if I'm going to be getting, what, 160 SU at a time.
Quantum drive engaged.
The other thing I could check a large recovery mission while I'm in Hurston just to see if it's any different, but I don't think it will be. I think they're all going to have the same stuff on them. I'm just seeing if there's an update on these boxes that we're getting.
Quantum fuel 75%.
All right. I don't know. There's some people saying that these work. When you turn them in, it counts toward your contract, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe they changed something, I don't know. Or maybe it's like certain systems. I don't know how to quantify if the Wolf is worth it. It's fun to fly. It's got a quick claim time. I don't think there's anything... I think the most, impressive thing about it is just its design and the way it looks. I don't think it does functionally anything better than any other light fighter. I also need to get some drink, apparently. So I think it just comes down to if you like the aesthetics. I'm not sure that I'll hang on to it because you'll be able to buy it in game eventually. So I'll probably move the money around to something else eventually, but it is a fun ship to fly. It's nice and fast, it looks cool, good sound design, but I don't know if it's really worth it. I think in general small ships are not, look how like crappy this looks right now. I think the small ships are probably not worth buying with real money because you can earn them in game pretty quickly. I think you're better suited putting your money into ships that you can use to earn money. This is really messed up. Let me go to exterior view. Okay, there's the spaceport, but look how terrible everything looks. I want to say there are size 4 Gatlins. Ballistic. You do an 890 jump mission, get 140k for it, and then fracture, get 528k. That sounds not bad. It's not just me, this looks pretty terrible, right? There's usually a lot more detail. Okay, I'm getting some weather coming in now. I've never seen it this bad. Alright, it's starting to look a little better. Okay. Starting to get like the windows and stuff filling in. It looked really weird at first.
Landing gear deployed. Safe arrival.
Alright, let's go get this thing. Nice, nice, nice. I haven't done salvaging in a little while. I have a vulture, but no reclaimer. Alright, let's store this thing here.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval.
Oh, you know what sucks about Lorville? I don't think there's a
Your
place to get
vehicle has
drinks
been as a game.
without taking a train ride. I'll be okay, I'm at 20%. Alright, let's do a 3-day rental. Can I get a drink, please? No? Vending machines that don't work. Dead people on the floor. Yeah, I don't know why they have not added... There should just be a place over here that has some drinks. Like, how hard is that to add in? I don't think there's any place without taking a train ride to get a drink, right? I don't really want to take a train ride right now.
Welcome
Oh yeah, the cargo and salvaging.
to the
Pretty
ASOC
good.
vehicle retrieval system.
Ergo, raft, deliver.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Okay.
Your place-
Medium hangar, let's go. Do you do much mining? With the new Misk Fortune that they added to buy in-game, 1.6 million, you can technically fit around 40 SU of RMC in it, which is 440,000 per filled load. I haven't done mining yet, but I heard it's not profitable at all. What's up, Mr. Black? Okay, I want lower deck. Come on. Okay.
Systems activated. Systems on.
Let's go look at one of these ships, and then we'll go back to Ark and do one of the missions that we're
Complete.
actually trying to do with the raft.
Landing gear up. Shields off.
Hurston needs this job done quickly. Make sure you have everything you need and take care of it.
No, that's not the one I'm on.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel complete. Quantum
Dude.
travel complete. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
I do like the raft. I like Argo's design aesthetics. I was disappointed the raft didn't do better in Ship Showdown, to be honest. I thought after this event it deserved to be in the top 4. I don't know why they put it up against... Where did they put it in the first round? It was against the... Was it the Asgard?
Engaged. Quantum travel complete.
It was up against a ship it shouldn't have been up against. Like a ship that was not even in the same category.
Engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, I just thought it was an unfair matchup, like for the first round. The Asgard's a fine ship. And Polaris, yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat. Alright, is this mission gonna update or no? There it goes. Okay, so no enemies again, it looks like. Man, these are really... I'm not even getting scanning results for any cargo. I think they broke their game with today's update. I mean, it's hard to break a game that's got a lot broken already by default, but things that were working. Okay, now I'm getting a percent. Maybe now it'll go. Let's get this to 100. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. So 1 SC of corundum. Mostly medical supplies, iron, and quartz. Is 300 SU of medical supplies worth taking? Yeah, it says that, but I don't think they're coming. I don't think these missions are working. So yeah, they've completely messed these up, actually. So they're getting a lot more... Yeah, they're getting a lot more material. It's just the wrong material.
Shields on.
Yeah. Okay, let's go do, let's go to ArcCorp and do that.
Shields off. Quantum travel engaged.
So medical supplies is better than the other two, it sounds like. But not helpful for what we're trying to do right now. So... That's still only... What do we have, 300? That's actually not a bad payout. Is that right? 4,000 per what? Is that per SCU? Alright, that's not bad then. That might actually be worth it, but I don't need money right now. I wonder what the demand is, because that would be quite a good payout for 300 SCU. I might try to experiment with that once I've kind of figured out what I want to do with this resource drive stuff. Alright, we really do need to stop somewhere so I can get a drink. We'll just go back to Bygenie, get a drink there, and then go do one of these box missions.
Quantum travel complete.
Bygenie first. It's gonna be cutting it close. No, I don't. Okay.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Plenty of time. We're at 10%. No big deal. Vision's starting to get a little blurry.
Shields on. Landing gear down. Engines off.
For the 150k missions, I think you get 10 boxes. Is it 8 or 10? I want to say it's 10 because I think I usually end up with 20 boxes total, and I think you can hold maybe another 4. So if you do a third mission, you have to leave most of it behind. So usually I just do 2. Let's see. I can just get stuff here, right? Let's go. I need both, so we'll start there. What was that? It's not too bad. It's just not super quick if you're trying to get up to that level 5. It's a lot of missions. Star Citizen promoting a healthy lifestyle here. Just slamming back like 6 sodas. Right, you know what? 98, good enough. I didn't look what pad I was on.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Pad
system.
3.
Please visit us again.
Shane, no, I'm just doing the resource drive missions right now. We're trying to. They've messed up the one that I prefer to do. It's giving you full cargo ships, but the wrong material. There's somebody on Reddit saying you can turn that stuff in and get credit. I'm not seeing that happen. Now maybe, Grom, maybe it's because I didn't get credit for that mission because I didn't turn in all the boxes. But my mission never updated to indicate that I had picked up the cargo boxes, so I don't know. I could try it again later, but that was painful. That was a lot of boxes. And what I did send down, I got no credit for. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go in. We're going to abandon this one. And then for these 2, we're going to abandon this one. And the one we're going to pick up, large cargo back.
Engines on. Launch complete.
Carmichael here.
Landing gear.
You have an obligation to Hurston and to me to finish a contract you accept.
Hey, it's Elle. Thanks for handling another job. I'm sure you'll do great. Our corp really needs all the competent people we can get right now. What? Yeah, I'm hanging up.
Wait, where is this mission? Is it on... Oh, it's on Hurston. Okay. Oh, it's on Lyria. My bad.
Shields off.
Wait, what mission is buggy?
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, I think you can sell it, but I'm more interested in getting the credit for the resource drive right now, which that would void. But if you do just want to make money, I think it's a good option. Like we saw a bunch of like 300 SCU of medical supplies that we could sell for 4,000 per SCU, so that would be a pretty good haul.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, the 127k missions are being a little buggy. Alright, let's see.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Crusader has the nicest mission giver. I believe it. $40's not that bad.
Quantum travel engaged.
Get us a little closer though.
Systems off.
22's better. Now the deal with these is sometimes they have missile turrets, sometimes they don't, and sometimes they have missile turrets but they don't really work, and sometimes they have missile turrets that don't work until you're leaving and then they shoot at you. So we'll see which one this is.
Shields on.
This one doesn't show a marker for a turret. I'm not familiar with that one, Shane. Shane says, yeah, I've heard that if you have the right ones, you can use it for the resource drive where you have to collect or mine it if you want to use any of it that way. I mean, there's the generic one, which is what I'm trying to use, but it's still only asking for conundrum, copper, whatever it is. There is someone saying on Reddit that you can turn in the quartz and iron and other stuff and it counts, but for me it wasn't counting at all. It wouldn't show that confirm screen when you send it down the elevator. It would just go straight into my inventory, and then my I sent like a few hundred down and this never updated. 193 for ARC, so it's not working for me. I don't know what the differences are exactly, like why it might be working for someone else, but it is Star Citizen, so inconsistency could be possible. All right, let me see if I cut all the box. Right now I'm only seeing 3 boxes. Sometimes they take a minute to spawn in. Okay, there's some more.
Attack on shields.
Sounds like the bad guys just spawned in. I wasn't sure where the rest of the boxes were going to spawn in at, so I might have to move the ship. Okay, we got power on.
Systems on.
This is the fishing game. Grab some random piece of junk. It looks like the others are maybe a bit far away. We'll see if we can reach them. Got one more here. Oh no, I think we're good. Yeah, I can get all these. Yeah, this one wasn't too bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick these up, we're going to abandon this one, grab another one, repeat, and then go turn them in. Maybe do a third, we'll make a decision on it. So this is a good solo method. I still like the large cargo ship better when it's working, because you do one run and you get 100 SCU, 100 to 120. This we have to do, you know, stop several places, at least 2, maybe 3, and you do get a decent amount of SCU once you do it all. If you can let go of the ladder. All right, let's get out of here.
Shields off.
Yeah, so the question is, should we do 2.5 runs
Hey,
or
what
2?
happened?
Might as well do
What are you gonna
2.5, I
contract?
guess, right?
You know what? It doesn't matter. I still need to find someone else to do the work. Enjoy your time off, I guess. Hi, Altiana with ArcCorp was just calling you to say... Sorry, totally blanked on why I called. There's too many things going on. Anyway, if I remember, I'll calm you back. Sorry, good luck with the contract.
Yeah, the 4 SCU boxes take longer to move, and then you have to deal with freight elevators. That's the nice thing about these other 2 methods. You only deal with the freight elevator in your hangar, which has a higher chance of working. I've got everything but ARC done, and I've just started, really just started ARC. So I've got Hurston done, Microtech done, Crusader done. ARC, I'm at 193, so 311 is tier 2. I'm working on tier 2. Honestly, I was thinking I might only get ARC to tier 3 or 4. And then when I saw that, you know, I might be able to get 500 SCU in a single run, I was like, well, maybe I'll just go ahead and finish it. That's what I, you know, was hoping to see, but... So maybe I'll just stick with 3 or 4. I don't know. It really depends on... I've got, like, one of my org mates is wanting to get these leveled up a little bit more, so I might, you know, do some more with him. Unfortunately, like, doing these with 2 players is kind of a penalty. Did I blow it up? Oh yeah, I either blew it up or it never spawned in. Alright, there's some there. These ones can be a little tricky to get everything from one spot because they like are in these little nooks.
Attack on shields.
So I might have to move this. But let's see what we can do. These do feel a bit silly when you do them these way because you're just like totally fine with people shooting at you. Does that not seem all the way back? There we go. I don't have the markers for these boxes. Yeah, 15 runs. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Alright, do we see more boxes? Because I don't have the markers. I must be tracking the wrong mission. Let me see if I can, No, it's just messed up. There's probably one over there. Yeah, we're missing one, I think. Oh, actually 3. Okay. 4, 5. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's get those. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that could be right. I was missing an extra row, basically. Yeah, this is a problem with these. Like, if you don't park right the first time, sometimes I don't think you can get them all from one pickup spot. Usually you can, though. But if you have to readjust, it's just another time sink. And that time I didn't have markers. Like, you see here, I don't have markers for them. Which is a little unusual. And I can't lift that one up. There we go. Alright, so we're getting 5. So basically here, and then another full row. Alright, last one. We'll do one more, we'll get 4 more boxes. And go from there.
Shields off. Landing gear up.
Hey! This is Elle. You know, from Arcorp. Saw that you cancelled the contract. What the hell? Next time, only take a contract you plan on doing, okay?
Sometimes
Okay,
you
back
can
for another
jump
job.
to it, sometimes you can't.
Arcorp appreciates you and all that stuff. Just try to get it done ASAP, okay? Great, thanks.
But so far it seems like these are working normally. Unlike the cargo recovery missions, these seem to be okay.
Quantum travel engaged. Systems off. Systems activating. Systems on.
Alright, so here we're only getting 4 boxes. Bum, bum, bum. And then we'll go see if we can turn it all in.
Shields on.
Oh. Going in a little quick. There we go. Okay, don't see any yet. I think this is maybe where we were before. Okay, I've got one box. Come on, I just need 3 more. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and park over here and assume we're going to be able to get these. Okay, good enough. If only I could get a little more in here. Alright, let's go.
Shields off.
Oh, I don't think they even had bad guys at that one to shoot at me that time.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
This should be enough to get me to the next tier.
Shields on.
just happened? Huh. Okay.
Landing gear down. Landing complete. Engines off.
I swear the elevators used to start up, so you could just land and put stuff straight in. Alright, I'm gonna use the ship tractor beam. Be a little quicker. So many little time sinks in this game. That's another thing that drives me crazy. They've got it where you can't move boxes if there's other boxes near them. It makes no sense.
Hey, did you just quit the job?
Not
Do you
really.
have any idea how much extra work you just made for me? Whatever, I've wasted enough time. Hi.
Alright, there's
Ready
my
for some good
tier
news?
3. Is that tier 3, tier 2, 3, whatever I meant.
Them gather so many resources. Guess it's supposed to inspire dynamic, motivational synergy, so that's nice, I guess. Alright, congrats, and I'll see you on the next job.
Okay, that gets me up to 377, so that was tier 2. Tier 3 is 777, so 400 more for that, which would be... what? We could do 3 more runs of what we just did to get that, and then it gets harder and harder to get the 1500 and the 2800. So we'll see. I think I'll definitely try to get to tier 3. I don't know if I'm going to do 4 or 5. It really depends if, like I said, I've got an org mate that's wanting to do some of this stuff. If we get on and do some together, we knock... Well, that's the problem. We've been doing those large recovery ships, and we were getting about 700 SU per hour doing it that way. But then you got to split it, you know, in half with each other. So it's still not super quick to get what we need for that, doing that method. So we'll see. But if I could get some with him and then some more on my own, I might actually end up hitting level 5. I think the big question mark is, like, nobody knows when this is going to end. Maybe next week, if that's when the new patch comes out. Maybe the week after that. It's honestly been extended longer than I thought it would, so I didn't think I would do all the corporations. I'm still not sure that I will, but I only planned really to do 2 of them, and then I was like, I'll get Crusader up to level 3, and then I ended up going all the way to 5 with it. So we'll see what I do with Arc. I might go all the way up. We'll just see. The only thing that, you know, makes sense to do it for is that they are permanent rewards. So it's like just a choice of, you know, how much grinding I want to do, but at least it's, you know, permanent stuff. It's not necessarily stuff that I want or need as the, you know, the other side to it, but you know, part of me just likes to grind for the permanent rewards just as something to do that is meaningful in the game, because everything else feels a bit like temporary right now because it is alpha and we know it's going to go away. Oh, and I missed a box, so don't do that. No. So sensitive. I know. That was my bad. I'm gonna research what people are saying a little bit more on the ship recovery ones, because if there's a way to turn in that 500 SCU or 400 SCU, whatever it is, that would definitely be a quicker way to do all of this. But it was not working for me, so that's been my experiment. No good. And so I might just have to grind these out using the raft and these recover site missions. But I think, you know, as Grom said, that's going to be like 15 more runs, 14 more runs. I don't know if we were counting this one in that total or not, but so yeah, that's quite a ways to go. And you know, if I could do like 4 or 5 a day, maybe even less than that, maybe 3 or 4 a day, it wouldn't be too bad to try to knock those out. But we'll see. It's a lot. It gets very repetitive. Maybe on tonight, maybe doing some box missions, maybe doing some going back to Onyx facilities, doing some of that stuff. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna see if I can get one of my orc mates on and grind through either this or the Onyx site. So I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. But thanks for those of you that popped in the chat. Makes this tedious stuff a little less boring. Those just kind of lurking, hanging out, enjoying the stream, thank you as well for watching. And yeah, we'll do it again soon. Like I said, probably tonight, and I can probably find some time in the day tomorrow to get on. But I got to jump off now, take care of some work, and pay the bills and all that stuff. So we'll see everyone a bit later.